shucks, I was hoping to follow you all day long. Sarcasm alert. Welcome back, friends. Oh, story to tell. Kind of ramble on here a little bit, but anyways, yeah. Bumpa's grandson. While we were at Old Orchard Beach last week, Bumpa was keeping track of him because he was going through his rider safety training to get his motorcycle license, and he passed, and he has his motorcycle license. And everybody, all us adult folks, you know, we gotta impart our wisdom. And I had to jump on the bandwagon, and let me just say, this guy is one of the finest young men I know. Just a good guy, you know, and I'm sure he raises a little hell here and there, but you know, if he does, he's real good at it. Taking my dad's advice, where if you can't be good at it, so nobody finds out about it. Well, I've never heard of him doing anything crazy and stupid, so he must be pretty good at it if he's doing it. But yeah, just a good kid, so I know he's going to be a responsible rider and all and whatnot, but I did have to give him 2 pieces of ice. 2 pieces of ice? Yeah, sure. 2 pieces of advice. That's better. One was I tried getting him to go over to MC Riders channel, because the safety tips, and especially the strategy and lane positioning and things like that, I think he does an excellent job of explaining all that. And even though I'm on 3 wheels, and a lot of what he does actually pertains more to 2 wheels, a lot of it still transfers and so forth. So yeah, I've learned a lot and approached other situations differently, you know, having watched his channel. And when I'm starting to do something stupid, you know, it's you know, old MC Rider wouldn't be approving of this, but screw it, I'm going to do it anyways. So, but yeah, hopefully watches some of that. But my other piece of advice was anticipate the stupid. Every single car you see, take a look at it and think about the dumbest thing they could possibly do that will put you in a bad situation, because my estimate is about 2% of them are actually going to do it. And if you're not ready for it, it's going to be a lot worse. So yeah, you got to anticipate the stupid. I have one final piece of advice for Bumpa's grandson. Don't multiply the stupid. If you see something and you figure out this guy's going to do something stupid, try to do something to mitigate it. Don't do something to make it worse. And I have an example. I was watching a video the other day of a guy sitting at a traffic light, filming his video, yakking away. And I'm looking through the intersection where he's sitting, and there's a gas station on the other side, and this little red 4-wheeler goes cutting across a gas station. Sure, he's just leaving the pumps, but he's coming out, and there's a big sign which blocks his view of the street. Now, if I'm sitting at the stoplight, I'm watching this guy saying, all right, he's going to pull out in front of me. How do I make this less dangerous? You know, maybe the guy didn't see him, but as you know and I know, you see a lot more in real life than you do when you're watching a video. Plain and simple. You do. So my guess is the guy should have seen the car. And also, The guy had actually started pulling out in front of him before his light turned green, so again, he should have seen the car. Now, what this guy did was take off like his ass was on fire, which, yeah, it's great fun, but if you're paying attention, there's somebody being stupid in front of you. Don't make it worse. And what's this guy do? He takes off and he races the guy to the left lane, because it was apparent to me the guy was going to go across all 4 lanes and make a left-hand turn. And it also looked to me like just as soon as he started getting out in the road and he saw the light turn green, he's trying to get out of everybody's way because he knew it was in a bad place. So this guy on a motorcycle takes off, races in the left-hand lane, loses the race, ends up laying his bike down and getting some skid marks and some minor damage on his bike. Again, anticipate the stupid, don't make it worse. What could he have done? Well, take off a lot slower. And if a guy stops in front of you, he stops in front of you. Now you can stop. You don't have to lay it down. But the way this guy was going, if you'd taken off slower, he could have just driven behind him. Just as soon as you get by him, grab some throttle, check to make sure he's still running interference for him, because he's now blocking all the four-wheelers that this guy was obviously trying to get around at the light. And make your way to the left-hand lane, which you probably should have been in the first place if you're going to be making a left-hand turn shortly. So, my opinion, he made it worse. Some bridge type work going on in my favorite corners. God, I hate when this happens. Oh well. They gets to do what they gets to do. Yeah, I see so many times too when, I don't know, there's so many videos out there, and I get it. I get mad when I see people on cell phones. I get mad when somebody does something a little bit stupid and puts my life at risk, but I don't know, maybe I'm getting old and mellow or something, I don't know, but don't make the situation worse. You're not going to get a person less distracted that's already on a cell phone by driving by, waving your arms, screaming and yelling, waving your hands. They're just looking at you going, what's this idiot talking about? Now, not only on the phone, they're looking at you instead of the frickin' road. Congratulations, you made it worse. You got a stoplight? Fine, throw a fit. Have a great time. Let loose your righteous indignation. I'm sure this one's going to cause me some strife, but I don't know. That's the way I see it. That's the way I try to act. Is what it is. So yeah, to my young friend, learn the strategies, lane positions, spacing, anticipate the stupid, and don't multiply the stupid. And to all my friends out there, until next time, ride safe, and we'll chat with you later.